Greetings and welcome to another video. Today's just going to be a bit of silly fun, to be honest here, while I'm organising myself some lunch for today. And it's going to be cheesy beans on toast. Now I know it's the easiest thing in the world to make for lunch. And yeah, everyone knows how to make cheesy beans on toast. But I figured, well, I'm going to be making myself some lunch anyway. Why not make a fun little chit chat about it while I'm here? So yeah, with that in mind, let's get things started. Beans I'm going to be using today. Well, firstly, everyone knows about Heinz baked beans. Right? I'm not going to be using Heinz baked beans because, to be honest, I'm not a fan of Heinz. I don't like Heinz baked beans. Weird story why, but I think it's partly because of the sauce. Whatever sauce they use in their beans, I'm not keen on that. I mean, I'll eat Heinz baked beans. I'll have them, no problem. But I'm just not a fan of Heinz. Given the option, I'd much rather have a different brand of beans. And my favourite at the moment is Branston baked beans. These taste a lot nicer. The sauce, the beans themselves, they are a lot nicer going on, to be honest. If you're in a position to have a choice between Heinz and Branston, then yeah, these are definitely better beans going on. But I'm not using these beans today. I'm going to be saving these for another day, basically. Instead, I've got, for lunch today, I'll be using a different tin of beans. And I pick these up and I just want to use them up, basically. I'll be using a Tesco own brand baked beans. Yeah, it's going to be good. I just happen to have this can of beans lying around, and I figured may as well use it up, basically. So that's the Tesco baked beans is what I'll be using today. On top of that, I think I'll be chucking in, to make it a bit more interesting, some Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce. So yeah, be chucking that into the mix as I make it all up. That's going to be good. And finally, cheese. Cathedral City cheddar cheese. Going to be like grating this up, chucking it in, and yeah, seeing how it goes, and all of it on a bit of toast. So yeah, with that in mind, let's get things started. And first things first, beans on the hob. Okay, so got the tin open, and having the ring pull on top of the tin does make things a lot easier getting the tin open. I mean, it's like sometimes using a traditional tin opener can be a bit of a pain in the arse, pain in the backside. So it's a good thing these ring pulls are now a thing. That makes things a lot easier. So yeah. Alright, in we go. So that's that sorted, straightforward. And like I said, we're going to be chucking in some Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce. Nice one. So, yep, let's get that cooking up. Just want to, obviously got to sort things out, bring this up, cook this up a bit more. This is how things are looking. Want to make sure that the Lee & Perrins Worcester sauce is mixed in quite nicely to add a bit of flavour and all that. So yeah, perfectly straightforward and all that jazz. Of course, the trick is try not to burn your beans. I know it sounds a bit weird, how do you burn tin of baked beans on a hob, but it happens. I've never overcooked my beans and burned them, but I've seen videos on YouTube where they have, so it's always, as you know, good idea to keep an eye on things, keep it stirring for a few minutes, and yeah. So the beans are organised, sorted. Going to let it cool down a little bit, and at this point I'm going to sort out the toast, get that nicely done in the toaster. Of course, I think for me putting things in the toaster is a lot more straightforward and a lot quicker. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with 2 slices of toast, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I like my toast lightly toasted, so it's on one of the lowest settings, basically. So, yep, just let that work out for a few minutes. Nope, that's perfect. Get that sorted. Yep, that looks like good little toast going on. Nice on the plate. Oh, bit burned there, but that doesn't matter. I'll let you in. Next is next. Next thing to do is to get the toast buttered. I always prefer having toast buttered, to be honest, yeah. Okay, job done. Nice bit of buttering. Now we put the beans all over the toast. And finally, what we're going to do now is take the cheese grater, and grate it onto the beans on toast. So yeah. Very nice. So, while you got all that organised, gonna get a knife and fork, start eating lunch. Let's crack on. So yeah, if all goes to plan, that's what cheesy beans on toast should look like, with some Worcester sauce mixed in. And yeah, it doesn't matter what brand of baked beans you use. You can use Heinz or Branston or Tesco or whatever, as long as you've got a nice tin of beans going on. So yeah, with that in mind, let's crack on and have my lunch. So yeah, all very good at the moment. Got some cheesy beans a bit going on. Absolutely delicious. Melted cheese, grated melted cheese, definitely the best part of this. And the Worcester sauce, that's added a nice bit of flavour and taste going on. If you've ever got Worcester sauce available, I would recommend chucking that in. So between the Worcester sauce and the grated cheese, very nice. I'm glad I made the effort on this one. Really glad I made the effort. This has gone better than I was expecting. Yeah, definitely nicer than I was expecting so far. Decent meal. 5-10 minutes to sort out. Absolutely brilliant if you're like stuck for ideas and you don't want to spend time, like, I don't know, half an hour or so making something big that you're probably not going to eat all of. But this, right now, on this day, hits a spot. So yeah, nice one. I'm satisfied now. Feeling much happier after all that. So yeah, like I said at the start, it's just a bit of fun. Just needed to make myself some lunch today. And figured, why not make a little fun video about it all. So yeah. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world on this day. I hope you especially are having a good day today and being looked after properly by your family. So yeah, happy Mother's Day. As for everyone else, take care of yourselves, be safe, have a good day, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.